I gotta say, Bachelor Nation, Peter is the worst bachelor ever. There was no surprises today. You can read everything on his face, like he's not fooling anybody. He doesn't seem to have the ability to read under other people, or maybe he's just strictly drawn to drama. But his decision making throughout this season and really his final four women that he has left just left me shaking my head today. I've, you know, I've been on board with Madison all season here, but today I once again started to see little glimpses of her really doubting Peter. And at this point, I view that as the only relationship that even has a possible happy ending here. We saw in the previews that there's going to be some drama related to Madison, and I got the strong impression that at the end, when Peter's talking with his mom and saying, "You got to go get her," that she's talking about Madison. But anyways, they had a good date today. You can see Peter I think, is definitely in love with her. I'm not quite getting that back the other way, but right now that has to be our strongest relationship moving into hometowns. And I just really, I just got bad vibes all episode today. Like I'm even having a hard time talking about this episode because today just really left me with a bad taste in my mouth. There was no surprises to me. Like the episode started, I said, "Yep, Natasha's gonna go home," and you watch at the end, he's gonna send Kelly home. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Natasha, you could tell, like Peter's wasn't even giving her a chance. Like, why is she there in the final six when Peter has no intention of pursuing a relationship with her? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And because of the way this season has gone down, like I would like to have hoped that there would have at least been six women with some shred of potential to have a relationship. Like Peter's saying in the dining room, like, "Oh yeah, I just view her as a really good friend." Like he friend zoned her, like who knows how long ago. Just keep her around because she's good company. That's not good enough for The Bachelor. And really, as a fan, as a viewer, I just really expect more out of this show, and this season just has not delivered for me. From Natasha, we went on to our third one-on-one date of the day, and that was Kelsey. I honestly, as soon as the date started, I just opened my phone. I was flipping through Twitter, flipping through Reddit, because I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in Kelsey. I don't want to see. I'm not into what she's selling. I'm not into her. Like you can see, she is almost crying before anything happens now, and Peter just eats it up. Like all you have to do, you want a rose? Like if you happen to just by chance see Peter on the street, start crying in front of him. He'll get down on one knee and just propose to you. Like he's just a sucker for it. If you start crying, you get a rose. Like I'm just over it. Like we've seen Kelsey just be nothing but drama all season long, straight from night one. It's endless, and I'm over it. And Peter just keeps getting sucked in. So obviously, Kelsey cries, she gets a rose, and we're on to our 3-on-1. You could tell right away by the edit that they were attempting to vilify Kelly. And right away you could tell, like, yep, she's going home. And the most frustrating part of that for me is Victoria F. Victoria F just refuses or is unable to answer any of Peter's questions, and Peter just doesn't seem to care. It's like he's just like, "Well, you're hot and you're emotional, so we better go to hometowns. I better meet your family." And Kelly just seems like this really nice, very smart, drama-free person. She seems like she's there for all the right reasons, and Peter is just not into it. And I mean, maybe there's a little more there that as viewers we don't quite get to see, but I'm just so disappointed. I'm just so disappointed with how everything played out today. And Kelly goes home. Hannah Ann gets the final rose. We're left with Hannah Ann. Oh yeah, what was the deal with Hannah Ann? Hannah Ann's crying. Like, was she? It was almost like a hysterical cry. Like, if you weren't really paying attention, you might have thought that she was laughing. I don't know. It was very strange. I don't know what's going on with this season. I don't know where it's going from here. I mean, I'm in for the long haul. And I was even talking to my wife today, like, who of these well, it was after Natasha went home, said, who of these final 5 women, would you like to watch as the Bachelorette? And we struggled for an answer. Like, we would like to see Kelly, but I think it's pretty clear that she's not into it at this point. And I can't see the ABC and The Bachelor casting her as the Bachelorette, because like she would not stand for the crap. And as a fan, that's what I wanted this season. Like, you see all this stuff especially on Twitter about, you know who wouldn't have been given roses for drama? Mike Johnson. We need a redo. Like, we should immediately just have another season of The Bachelor right now with Mike Johnson as the lead. Like, cancel the last 2 episodes of Peter's season. Let's just start over. Wipe the slate clean. Bring in 30 new women. We'll have Mike Johnson, and we will have a fantastic season that we as the fans deserve. Well, anyways, we're on to hometown next week. It looks like drama. So Peter will be loving it again, and us as the fans will be sitting at home rolling our eyes over and over and over again. Who knows? Let's go to Bachelor in Paradise, whatever.